Ever dreamed of driving a road with like over 890 pit stops?
Yeah.
Each one even more scenic than the last.
Not quite pit stops, more like vista points,
Yeah.
with a side of adventure.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah.
We're talking about South Africa's legendary mountain passes, right?
Right.
And lucky for us, this Love to Visit South Africa newsletter is packed with insider tips, like how to navigate these incredible routes.
You know what's fascinating about these passes?
Mm.
It's not like just about the destination.
Yeah.
It's the journey itself.
Mm.
Imagine like winding through these mountain ranges and then suddenly valleys just open up before you. The landscape constantly changing as you drive.
The newsletter even suggests, get this, packing snacks for the views.
Oh, nice.
I'm picturing myself now perched on a cliffside, enjoying a biltong picnic with this like panoramic vista.
I love that.
Speaking of maximizing those, precious travel hours, there's also a 24 hours in Cape Town itinerary that caught my eye.
Cape Town is like a microcosm of South Africa's diversity. You've got the iconic Table Mountain, then the stunning coastlines, and of course this buzzing cultural scene all in one compact city.
Wow.
It's no wonder they recommend booking in advance.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to miss out.
That's on point, especially for those who want to make the most of their time. But let's not forget about those hidden gems,
Yeah.
the places less traveled.
I hear, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Karoo region is a stargazer's paradise.
The Karoo is like stepping back in time.
Really?
Vast landscapes, minimal light pollution. It's honestly a prime location for astrotourism.
Astrotourism, that sounds incredible. For those like me who need a little explanation, what exactly is astrotourism?
Sure.
And what makes a place like the Karoo so special for it?
So it's a growing trend, right? Where people travel specifically to experience the night sky, like in all its glory.
Wow.
The Karoo, with its remote location and super clear skies, offers just an unfiltered view of the stars, planets, even the Milky Way.
It's like having a giant natural planetarium all to yourself.
Okay, sign me up. The vastness of the universe is definitely calling my name. And speaking of unique experiences, I have to ask about Gansby. Sharks, right?
Gansby has this intriguing duality to it.
Okay.
Once a quiet fishing town, it's now a global hotspot for shark cage diving. But beyond the adrenaline rush, the journey along the coast offers these glimpses of the Cape Floral Kingdom with its unique Finbows scenery.
Finbows, it sounds almost mythical. Help us paint a picture. What exactly is Finbows?
Imagine a landscape, but it's just exploding with color and diversity. Finbows is a type of vegetation, but it's found only in South Africa's Cape Floral Kingdom.
Wow.
Think hardy shrubs, vibrant flowers, many found nowhere else on Earth. It's so unique that it's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So not only could you have like a thrilling shark encounter, but you get to witness this incredibly rare ecosystem like firsthand. It's like stepping into another world. And while you're on the coast, we can't forget about whale watching. South Africa's coastline, it's a major migratory route for like various whale species. Imagine witnessing these gentle giants, breaching the surface, the sheer power and grace.
There's nothing like it.
It gives me chills just thinking about it. Okay, we've covered mountains, coastlines, even the cosmos, but we can't forget about the land-based wildlife. After all, South Africa is renowned for its safari experiences, with 10 parks ranked in the top 50 globally, according to the newsletter.
That's right. South Africa is considered like a safari mecca. Each park offers a unique experience, from diverse landscapes to specific animal sightings.
I was also struck by the social media snippet featuring hippos. It's a good reminder that while these creatures are majestic, they command respect.
Right, absolutely. Encountering wildlife in their natural habitat is a privilege, and it's crucial to approach it with respect and caution, right?
Right.
It's about being a responsible traveler, appreciating these animals from a safe distance, and understanding their role in the delicate balance of the ecosystem.
Speaking of which, the newsletter mentioned something about lion prides blocking roads in Kruger National Park. Is that a regular occurrence?
It's honestly more common than you might think.
Really?
Kruger National Park is known for its thriving lion population. And these encounters, while potentially disruptive, highlight the park's commitment to conservation.
Imagine being stuck in traffic, only to realize the cause is a pride of lions just casually crossing the road. It makes you think, who are the real tourists in this scenario?
It's a humbling perspective, isn't it?
Yeah.
It reminds us that we're visitors in their home. And sometimes, we need to adjust our plans to accommodate Well, nature's schedule.
It's a powerful reminder that we're all part of something, like much larger than ourselves. And that sense of awe and wonder is, to me, at the heart of what makes travel so transformative.
It's about embracing those moments of like unexpected connection, whether it's with nature, wildlife, or even a new culture.
Absolutely. And speaking of new cultures, we'd be remiss not to mention the culinary delights of South Africa.
Ah, yes. Have you heard of milk tart?
Milk tart, tell me more.
So it's a traditional South African milk tart.
Yeah.
It's like this creamy custard in a flaky pastry crust,
Mm.
often dusted with cinnamon.
Yeah.
It's simple, comforting, and utterly delicious.
It sounds like the perfect way to end a day of exploring. Okay, we've covered so much ground already, from soaring mountain passes to the, like, star-studded skies of the Karoo.
I know.
But there's so much more to uncover. We'll be right back with more from our South African deep dive.
You know, as we like delve deeper into these snippets and articles from Love to Visit South Africa,
Yeah.
I'm like struck by this recurring theme of vastness, of wide open spaces just begging to be explored.
It's like the landscape itself is drawing a deep breath.
Yes. And we're along for the ride. We touched on the Karoo and its stargazing opportunities.
Yeah. But that feeling of endless horizons seems to permeate so much of the country. Even those, like, dramatic mountain passes we talked about.
Absolutely. It's not just about the roads themselves, right?
Right.
But the sheer scale of the landscapes they cut through.
Yeah.
Those panoramic views, the feeling of being surrounded by nature's grandeur,
Yeah.
It's no wonder people talk about finding a sense of perspective in places like that.
It's like the world slows down a little and you can finally exhale.
Precisely.
Yeah.
In a world that often feels, chaotic and overwhelming,
Yeah.
there's a real allure to places that offer that sense of peace, like a chance to reconnect with something larger than ourselves.
And speaking of reconnecting with something larger, we can't forget about the wildlife.
Right.
The newsletter touches on everything from whales to those classic safari experiences. But it's those smaller details, like the mention of hippos in the social media snippets
Oh, yeah.
that remind us that wildlife encounters in South Africa aren't always predictable.
Exactly. You're sharing space with these creatures
Yeah.
and their natural habitat. It's not a zoo or a theme park, right?
Right.
It's real, it's raw, and it demands a certain level of respect.
Which brings us back to that image of lion prides casually blocking roads in Kruger National Park.
Yes.
You mentioned it's more common than we might think.
It's a testament to the park's commitment to conservation. Like, they've prioritized the well-being and natural behaviors of these animals, even if it means, occasionally inconveniencing visitors.
Which, let's be honest, is a pretty minor inconvenience when you consider the alternative.
Imagine being stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
But instead of honking horns, you hear the soft rumble of a lion's purr.
Yeah.
It's a powerful reminder that we're guests in their home.
Absolutely. And that sense of humility, of recognizing our place within the larger ecosystem,
Right.
is a valuable lesson to carry with us, don't you think?
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It's a perspective shift that can change the way we travel and interact with the world around us.
Now, let's circle back to those safari experiences for a moment. With 10 parks in South Africa ranked among the top 50 globally,
Yeah.
it's clear the country takes wildlife conservation seriously. But with so many options,
Yeah.
it can be tough to know where to begin.
Right.
What advice would you give someone planning their first South African safari?
That's a great question. My first piece of advice would be to think about what you're most hoping to see and experience.
Okay.
Are you fascinated by elephants? Eager to spot predators like lions and leopards? Or maybe you're drawn to, the unique landscapes of a particular region.
So it's about doing a little research,
Yeah.
figuring out what makes each park special.
Exactly. And there are resources available to help.
Yeah.
The Love to Visit South Africa newsletter, for example, often features articles and itineraries focused on specific parks and regions. They can be a great starting point for your research.
It's like having a personalized travel guide right at your fingertips. And speaking of personalized experiences, I'm drawn to the only in South Africa moments highlighted in the newsletter.
Yeah.
They seem to capture those unique, unscripted encounters that make a trip truly memorable.
Absolutely. It's about immersing yourself in the local culture,
Yeah.
engaging with the people, and being open to those serendipitous moments that reveal the heart and soul of a destination.
Yeah.
Like stumbling upon a hidden gem like Nizhna,
Mm-hmm.
with its secret trails and breathtaking ocean views.
Oh, wow.
Or indulging in a traditional milk turt at a local market.
It's those little details, those authentic experiences that stay with you long after you've returned home.
Precisely. It's about more than just checking destinations off a list.
Yeah.
It's about collecting stories, creating memories, and allowing yourself to be changed by the places you visit.
As we delve deeper into this topic,
Yeah.
I'm realizing that South Africa isn't just one destination. It's a tapestry of experiences,
Yes,
each more incredible than the last.
it really is.
Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, cultural immersion, or a profound connection with nature, South Africa seems to have it all. But we've only just scratched the surface.
I know. There's so much more.
Don't go anywhere, because we'll be back with the final part of our South African adventure right after this.
And we're back for like the final leg of our South African journey.
The final stretch.
It's amazing how even through, these snippets and articles, we're getting a feel for the country's rhythm,
Yeah,
its energy.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's like listening to a symphony of landscapes and cultures and experiences,
Yeah.
all harmonizing to create something truly unique.
And like any good symphony,
Mm-hmm.
there's a sense of anticipation of like wanting to hear more, to experience it all firsthand.
That's the power of travel, isn't it? It sparks this curiosity within us, a desire to step outside our comfort zones
Yeah.
and explore the world in all its wonder.
Absolutely. And as we, approach the end of our deep dive, I'm struck by how much we've uncovered.
Yeah, me too. From those breathtaking mountain passes to the incredible wildlife encounters, the vibrant cities, the star-studded skies.
It's amazing.
It's clear that South Africa is more than just a destination. It's a journey of discovery.
It's a place where ancient traditions meet modern marvels, where vast landscapes inspire a sense of awe,
Yeah.
and where the diversity of cultures and experiences is as boundless as, the horizon itself.
It's a place that seems to have something for everyone. Whether you're seeking adventure, relaxation, cultural immersion, or a profound connection with nature.
And ultimately, isn't that what makes a destination truly special?
Yeah.
That ability to surprise us, to challenge us, and to leave a lasting impression long after we've returned home.
Beautifully said. So for our listeners who might be feeling that tug of wanderlust, that yearning to experience South Africa for themselves, what's one piece of advice you'd offer as they start planning their adventure?
Embrace the spirit of exploration.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to venture off, the beaten path,
Yeah.
to connect with locals, to try new things, and to allow yourself to be surprised by the unexpected.
It's about saying yes to the unknown, to embracing the journey as much as the destination.
Exactly. And remember, travel is a gift
Yeah.
of perspective, of connection, and of, self-discovery.
Yeah.
Soak it all in.
Yeah.
Savor every moment, and let South Africa work its magic on you.
Wise words to travel by. And on that note, as we bid farewell to South Africa, for now, I want to thank you, our amazing listeners, for joining us on this incredible journey.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep that spirit of adventure alive.